So this week on the channel, we are doing a week-long content of Star Wars in celebration of May the 4th. I'm DK Wrestler, and for today's video, to kick off that week-long celebration, we are ranking every Jedi Funko Pop that has been made. Now, whether that would be just your typical Jedi Pop with a lightsaber, or it's certain Jedis like Yoda that even though he doesn't have a lightsaber, you know that he is a Jedi. And there are some Funko Pops that were left out, such as some Freddy Funkos and the Conan Jedi Pop. But nonetheless, anything else from the movies, the TV series, and even the video games have been added to this list. So let's get right to it, to the Tiermaker website.
Alright guys, so here is the entire set of Jedi Funko Pops for the Star Wars lineup, and of course the categories from worst to best are the worst one being Force Choke, could have been better, not bad, really good, and rules the galaxy as the very top tier of this tier maker list. And we're gonna go numerical order for the singular pops and then end off on the multi-pack. So the first one we're gonna be looking at is the very first Yoda pop for the Star Wars lineup, in which I'm gonna put a not bad. And then we have ourselves the glow-in-the-dark, I guess you can call it Force Ghost, or as shown on cardboardconnection.com, Spirit Yoda, and it was exclusive to Walgreens. This will also go under not bad. Then we got ourselves the Ben Kenobi, which the very first one, this is going to be no specific order, by the way, I should mention, and it will go under not bad. And if I were to put this in order, I will put this Ben Kenobi over the other one because it is a updated mold of that figure. Next, we have Jedi Luke Skywalker, which once again, it's not bad of a figure. And then we got ourselves Tatooine Luke Skywalker, in which once again, it will be under not bad. And then we have Bespin Luke Skywalker, which is right before his battle with Darth Vader, in which that will go under not bad. And then we have that gold chrome one, which of course has to go under Force Choke. I'm never really a fan of those gold chrome figures. And then we have the 2016 Star Wars Celebration Bespin Luke Skywalker, where he actually gets his hand cut off, and I have to add this under really good. I mean, it is one of the more iconic moments in not only Empire Strikes Back, but Star Wars overall. And then we're gonna go to some obscure Jedi pops, and it's so cool that these were made into pops. First off, we have ourselves Kit Fisto, which isn't too bad. And then Plo Koon, I have to put under really good. Plo Koon is one of those like random side character of a Jedi that people really remember because of the way that his face looks. And I think even when this pop was made, it still kind of holds up to today's standards, even though I feel like if they were to remake Plo Koon at some point, that I think the molding would be absolutely insane compared to what we have here, but this is still a really good pop. Then we got ourselves Ben Kenobi as a part of the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty box, and I'm going to put this under really good. I like the molding of this one much better than what we had gotten with the other Ben Kenobi, even the more newer one that we got as an Amazon exclusive. And then we have Rey with lightsaber from The Force Awakens, and this one is going to be under not bad. Then we got ourselves a Luke Skywalker here, where it is right at the end of Force Awakens, and I'm gonna put this under not bad. It's a pretty cool molding. And then we have Rey as a Walgreens exclusive. That was her handing over the lightsaber to Luke Skywalker since she was finding him and then wanted to get trained by him, and I'll put this also under not bad. But then we got that gold chrome version, and I gotta put it under Force Choke. Next up, we have Luke Skywalker in Endor costume, and I'm gonna put this under not bad. Then we got ourselves Yoda, Dagobah Yoda more specifically. This one is going to be, you know, for right now, I'll actually put it under really good. And then we have this military green Yoda. Originally, it was supposed to be called an artist series, but Funko screwed up on that. I'll actually put that under not bad. And then, of course, we got some chrome pops. You know exactly where I'm probably going to be putting these. Let's put blue Yoda at the end, gold Yoda in the front here, even though I said no specific order, but some of these categories I will put in order since there won't be much in those categories. Green Yoda I might as well put at the beginning because obviously he is green, so it makes sense. And then this gold Yoda from, I believe this is the molding from the Clone Wars lineup, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to put that right there. I like the molding much better than what they have here. Then we have ourselves the Star Wars Celebration 2017 hooded Luke Skywalker. And I thought, you know what? This is actually a pretty good Luke Skywalker. And then we got ourselves the Qui-Gon Jinn. And this is also a really cool pop from New York Comic Con 2016. And it was limited to like 2,000 pieces. And you know what? I might as well put the holographic Qui-Gon Jinn right beside it. Next up, we have ourselves the Ahsoka Tano Hot Topic exclusive from Star Wars Rebels, and for right now I am going to put it under not bad, even though I do like this molding a little bit better than the Clone Wars versions of Ahsoka Tano, and especially I do like Rebels better than Clone Wars, which is a little bit of a hot take, but for right now will be under not bad. I could switch it to really good at some point. And then we have the holographic exclusive to Kamikaze, or that would have been LACC at the time, a 2017 shared with Hot Topic. I'll put that under not bad, and that would for sure be a not bad pop. Actually, you know what? I'll just put under really good for right now, just to kind of switch things up. I can't remember how to exactly pronounce his name, but it's like Kanan, I don't know, but I'll put that under not bad. I really enjoyed that character and the pop itself. And you know what, for the sake of putting over a Rebels pop, I'll actually put the Ezra Bridges right there under really good. I think the posing's great, the hair's great, and especially the cool lightsaber that he has where it's a bit of a handle there. Next up, we have ourselves the Walgreens exclusive Mace Windu, and for the sake of this being the only Mace Windu pop that there is, it's a pretty good pop, not gonna lie. I think they definitely should make some more Mace Windus in the near future. Then we got ourselves Rey from The Last Jedi, and this definitely isn't too bad. It's a simplistic pose, but it gets to the point. Then we got ourselves the Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty box, in which I believe this one is from Revenge of the Sith. And you know what? I'm going to put this under really good just because I love Revenge of the Sith. And speaking of Revenge of the Sith, the next pop we're looking at is the Duel on Mustafar pop moments that is a Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty box. And that's going to be the first pop under Rules the Galaxy. And I mean, I own this pop. I got it for a really good deal at the time, and it skyrocketed in price over time. And I mean, it does feature the dark side Anakin, but it features basically that Obi-Wan there that we just talked about. So I mean, it's a great pop, and I mean, it definitely is one of, if not my favorite Star Wars pop of all time. So if I am specifically even ranking the Rules the Galaxy section, then that pop's probably going to stay exactly where it is at the beginning. Then we got ourselves the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan Kenobi battle moments here, and I'm going to put this under not bad. I felt like they could have done something a little bit better, but it's not entirely too bad. And then we have ourselves the Cloud City Duel Walgreens exclusive Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker battle number 1 pretty much. And I'm going to put this under really good. And I think it would be under Rules the Galaxy if they actually executed the moment of Luke getting his hand cut off. Then we have ourselves the Luke Skywalker with lightsaber from The Last Jedi, and I'm going to put that under not bad, while that gold chrome version, I am going to give it a could have been better. And the reason that I put it as could have been better and not force choke is considering that I believe this pop has like a ridiculously low piece count number. Like it's something like even less than, I think, like 100 pieces. Next up, we have ourselves the Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and I kind of like this posing with the like 2 lightsabers. So I think maybe I might actually put it under, you know what, it's going to go under not bad. I know I was going to say really good, but I kind of like the Rebels one better. The Yoda is not too bad. And then we got the Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is not too bad. And then we have ourselves the Anakin Skywalker, which this might be a little bit biased, but I am going to put it under really good. And then we have ourselves the Ahsoka Tano Hot Topic exclusive, where the one lightsaber is behind her and then she's doing the Force. I will also put this under not bad. Then we got ourselves what I believe to be Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan Kenobi, where his hood is up. I believe this would be where he's fighting off Jango Fett because it was raining in Kamino. Walgreens exclusive, and you know what? I'm going to put it under really good. And then we got ourselves the Christmas Yoda, and I'm going to put this under could have been better. I mean, did we really need a Christmas-themed Star Wars pop like this? Not exactly. Then we got ourselves the Dagobah face-off scene, and I'm actually going to put this under really good. I think they executed this moment very well, where Luke is training on Dagobah. He visions that he's fighting Darth Vader, and then the mask explodes and he like sees a reflection of himself. So I think they executed that pretty well in pop form. Then we got ourselves the Rey from The Rise of Skywalker, and I'm gonna put this under not bad. I do like this more than obviously the other two previous Reys from The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Obviously with Funko evolving the detail of their pops, it makes sense that that would be higher, but this one's just, I like the posing, and especially what they did with the outfit and how it might be windy out, so it's kind of moving in the air a bit. And then we got ourselves Cal from the Star Wars video games, and you know what? I'm going to put this under not bad. I like the whole aspect of pretty much a pop and buddy, and the fact that the buddy or the droid there, BD-1, is actually on the base. So it's sharing a base instead of like taking up room in a box. Then we got ourselves the Luke Skywalker and Yoda training, and I gotta put this, you know what? I gotta put this under really good. It's a little bit simplistic, but you got little aspect of details like Luke's like sweaty hair, and then you have obviously the tiny Yoda on his back, and then the ground base there, and then the lesson in the Force moments. That was a Star Wars Celebration 2020 exclusive, I believe, is gotta go right under Rules the Galaxy. Like, this thing is absolutely insane. I love the detail of Yoda lifting up the ship with the Force, but the thing that I do like about it is that because in that scene you do see a bunch of water falling out of the ship, that they executed that as the base of how it's holding up the ship and how Yoda's lifting it to give that illusion. So that's just absolutely amazing. One of the best Star Wars pops overall, not just Jedi pops, in my opinion. And then we got ourselves the Obi-Wan Kenobi Force Ghost pop, the singular one that I believe was Star Wars Celebration 2020, limited to like 3,000 pieces or something ridiculous like that. And this is going to go under really good. I do enjoy this pop very much. The different shading of blue that's on there, and from what I've seen in photos and videos, this thing glows very well. Then we got ourselves the hooded Yoda from the Star Wars video games. I don't remember which one it is, whether it's Battlefront or The Force Unleashed, but this one's not too bad. You know what? I might actually put this under really good because of the posing. You got it hooded. And then, yeah, I think it's a pretty decent Yoda pop, not gonna lie. And then we got ourselves the Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia training pops, in which I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna put them under could have been better. And I know that's a little bit weird to rank these under, but the reason is because this should have been sold as an actual multi-pack and not two separate pops. And then we got ourselves some more Clone Wars pops with Ahsoka Tano. First off, we have another version with the two lightsabers. I think this is like the last season of Clone Wars where these pops come from. I'm gonna put this under not bad. And then this one where she's holding like the device, I will put under could have been better. I believe she was like fixing some sort of vehicle or something in that scene, but did we really need that in that case? Not exactly. And then speaking of another could have been better is the Valentine's Day Yoda. These pops, and I mean, they were cool when they first arrived because you got to actually write, like, there was the tag of like to and from, like if it was a Valentine's Day gift, but they just keep making more and more, and it's like, did we really need it? Not exactly. Then we got ourselves the newer version of Qui-Gon Jinn from the, like, I can't exactly remember what the set was called, but it was an Amazon exclusive. This is going under amazing. A much better molding than the original one that was a New York Comic Con exclusive, although that one is still pretty good. Obviously, with Funko advancing the detail of their pops nowadays, they made it much better, and it's obviously more accessible because it's not a limited piece count. Then we got ourselves the Concept Series Yoda. and I'm going to put this under not bad. I'm not going to say could have been better because this is what Yoda would have looked like previously when they were making the concepts of the characters. He kind of looks like a creature from the labyrinth, which is pretty unique here. So I do like that aspect, but I mean, obviously the Yoda that we see nowadays is a much better version of him. Then we got ourselves Bastila Shan from the Star Wars video games, and I'm going to put this under not bad. And then the Jedi Knight Revan, I'm going to put under really good. I've always been a fan of Darth Revan, or in this case, Jedi Knight Revan. So they made the like Sith version where he's holding the purple and the red, and now you have him before he became a Sith, where he's obviously a Jedi Knight, so he's eligible for this list on a technicality, and he has the white outfit. I do like that molding, but I do like the original one better. Then we got ourselves Ben Solo from the Force Awakens set, and you know what? I'm going to put this under not bad. And then we have the Rey with the yellow saber, which I'm actually going to put under really good just because I loved the fact that Rey got a different color lightsaber, because part of me was like, we keep seeing blue and green, and it would be cool if there was a different color brought into the Star Wars movies. We have seen yellow in like animations and stuff, and obviously video games we just talked about with Bastila Shan, but it's cool to see yellow lightsabers in the actual movies now. And then we have ourselves the Rey with two lightsabers, and this one I'm gonna put under not bad. It could have been better, just because I mean, I get where they were going with this. It's like two lightsabers together and it makes the zzz like effect. That's exactly what they were doing, but like, did it really need to be made? Not exactly. Next up, we have ourselves the retro series Luke Skywalker, like the comic book version. It's going under really good. I love these kind of concept arts, especially where you get the different shadings in the hair and especially the outfits. And then we got ourselves the Ahsoka Tano's from the Mandalorian season 2, in which I do like these moldings a lot. So I'm going to put both of them under really good, including the Amazon exclusive hooded version of Ahsoka Tano. And then speaking of great Funko Pops, Luke Skywalker holding Grogu, it's going under amazing. But then speaking of that same pop, but it's a Valentine's Day pop, could have been better because it's better to get the normal one, and I might as well put the Valentine's Day Ahsoka Tano right under could have been better also. And then Luke Skywalker hooded from the Mandalorian, I will also put it under amazing. I mean, what an awesome moment when you seen the green lightsaber. You kind of thought maybe it's Luke Skywalker, maybe it's Ezra Bridges. We don't exactly know, but the fact that it was Luke Skywalker made it a whole lot better for the result. So that's awesome. Then we got ourselves both the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn pops as a part of the Duel of Fate set. We obviously couldn't add the third one because Darth Maul is a Dark Lord, so it wouldn't have made sense to add him to this list. But for here, I'm going to put these under really good for both Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. And especially like if I were to rank these specifically, Obi-Wan over the Qui-Gon, because we have seen a lot of Qui-Gons as of late, but we had never gotten a Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi from Phantom Menace until this point. Then we got ourselves the Obi-Wan Kenobi Artist Series pop, and yeah, I'm sorry, but this is going under Force Choke. It will kick off Force Choke though, because I like the Artist Series much better than just singular chrome pops. Then we got ourselves the Obi-Wan Kenobi pops from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. First off, we have the regular one, which I mean, it's all right, I guess. And then you have the hooded one, Funko Shop exclusive. This one could have been better. I mean, it's the same thing except with a hood. Not even the lightsabers ignited, which is a little bit disappointing. Ben Kenobi on EOB. This is going to go under really good. I think it's like the first time we've actually seen EOBs in Funko Pop form, which is what makes this pop really good. And then we have ourselves the Anakin Skywalker with double sabers from Attack of the Clones, New York Comic Con 2022 exclusive. This pop is amazing. So many people, including myself, were extremely happy to see this, especially those fans who really liked Attack of the Clones. It's not necessarily one of my favorite Star Wars movies, but the fact that this specific pop was made is absolutely awesome. I love to see these kinds of pops be made. Then we have ourselves the retro Ben Kenobi, and I'm going to put this under really good. Once again, like I said with the Luke Skywalker that we talked about a bit ago, like the cell shading and everything involved is just absolutely amazing, especially the purple really pops out for the actual suit. Then we have ourselves the Ahsoka Tano from the Power of the Galaxy set. And I'm also going to put that under really good. I think the way that the outfit looks is really cool. The white pops off very well. Then we got ourselves the Luke Skywalker with Grogu from the Book of Boba Fett, and I'm going to put this under not bad, and it's mainly because obviously this is like the same exact molding for the body as you did with that Luke Skywalker with Yoda from Empire Strikes Back, except you switch the head mold to look like Luke Skywalker from the Book of Boba Fett, so it wasn't really much of a difference. Then we have ourselves the Obi-Wan Kenobi with Mandalorian outfit from Clone Wars, and I'm going to put this under not bad. A lot of people do like this Funko Pop. Then we have ourselves Luke Skywalker with Blaster. This one's going to go under could have been better. I mean, I get where this scene is coming from with this, but I think the scene that it's based off, I think they could have possibly executed it a bit better than what we have here. Then we have ourselves the Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader battle, and I'm going to put this under really good. I still think to this day that might be the greatest Star Wars lightsaber duel in the entire franchise. The only thing that could be under Rules the Galaxy is if they actually would have included Emperor Palpatine in the scene instead of having to get the pop separately. Then we got holographic Luke Skywalker, and this one's going to be a could have been better because I felt like they should have done the exact same with this like they did with the Princess Leia R2-D2 2-pack from San Diego Comic-Con and have both of them as a 2-pack together to give that effect. Then we have ourselves the Skiff Deluxe scene with Luke Skywalker that's coming out very soon, and I'm going to put this under not bad. And now we have ourselves the multi-packs, or any like towns, I should say, because that's the first one we have here is the Pop Town of Dagobah Yoda with the hut, and I'm going to put this under not bad. The Luke Skywalker with the Wampa 2-pack, I'm actually going to go put it under not bad, and I wanted to put it under really good. You know what? I'm going to put under really good, and it's mainly because of not only how the pops look, but of how it's positioned in the box, where Luke is actually upside down like the scene. The arm is already cut off for the Wampa, so it's a really cool 2-pack the way they executed it. Then we got ourselves the 3-pack involving the one slave, the Rancor monster, and Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. And I'm gonna put this under, really good just because of the Rancor, and that's basically it. With the other 2 pops, they're like back in like 2013, 2014, so the detail standards weren't exactly as high as they are now, but it still holds up because of the Rancor, and it's the only way you can get the Rancor. Then we have the Rebels 3-pack from The Last Jedi. Could have been better because I would rather have these separate. And then you have this version, the 4-pack, which is the same 3, I believe, but you get Luke Skywalker this time. Could have been better. And then one that's just glow in the dark because of the lightsaber. I'm sorry, but that's going under Force Choke. Like, I don't necessarily care too much, or maybe you can put this one there and then put the other one under Force Choke. And then you have the 2-pack involving Rey and Kylo Ren. That'll probably go under could have been better. And then, you know what? I'm going to do this. We're going to start off with the Obi-Wan Kenobi 2-pack, could have been better. And then the 5-pack is, in my opinion, should be a Force Choke because that's just kind of pointless. But I wanted to save this till last because we would end off on a high note here with the Force Ghost 3-pack exclusive to Amazon of Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And that's going under Rules the Galaxy. God, this is such an amazing pop. The ending scene of Return of the Jedi, and it's been immortalized into Funko Pop form. So that is the end of this ranking list. If you agree or disagree, let us know in the comment section below, but definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on another video here in the channel. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.